Hello everyone, I'm Ranasingha. Today we are discussing CIMA E3 Strategic Management Exam Tips. The chapter 1, the process of strategy formulation. What is a strategy? Really, it's a course of action including resources required to achieve a specific objective. So you should know about the strategy, and then this chapter I divide into 6 parts, and I'm going to tell you one by one the chapter headlines. The level of strategy. What is the level of strategy? The first level, the corporate level. The second, business level. The third, functional level. This also mentioned as strategic level, the first one. The business level also mentioned as management level, and functional level mentioned as operational level. So what is the question that you may have in your exam? They will give you a story or question relating to a strategy. Then they will ask this strategy relating to functional, business or corporate. Then you have to decide that strategy belongs to which category. How you can decide that? I will explain. Corporate strategy. What is corporate strategy? This strategy has a whole organization. What kind of strategies belong to whole organizations? Acquisition, liquidation, diversification, enter into new markets, etc. Such as, if the question talking about these kind of strategies, you may immediately identify the strategy level, corporate strategy. The second one, the business strategy, which is the successfulness of the business. Once you decide the corporate level, so you are going to success the business. How are you going to success the business? To making customer satisfaction, gaining competitor advantages, gaining competitive advantages. So if the question talking about customer satisfaction, gaining more advantages against the competitors, gaining competitive advantages, so these strategies belongs to business level. The last level, functional level, the day-to-day operational level. You know, when you are doing a business, you may have HR decisions, IT decisions, marketing decisions, those kind of decisions relating to functional or operational level. If the question relating to those type of areas, so you know how to decide your answer based on this area. So I guess that you can have a good picture about the level of strategy. You may have one question from level of strategy. I will take these two parts, second and third one, together. You may have one or two questions from this area. Approaches to strategic planning, you may have one question. Again, I will take these two as one. You may have one or two questions from this section as well. Now I move to strategic planning process. What is strategic planning process? There are four models. We're talking about four models. The first one, rational model. The second one, emergent model. The third one, incrementalism. Fourth one, free will. The formal strategic planning process is rational model. Informal approach is free-willing approach. You know formal strategic planning process, right? It is strategic analysis, strategic choice, strategic implementation. We will come back with the next chapters about the rational model in details. So what is emergent model? Little bit of changing the rational model. It's a planning, formal planning, but later on change the plan based on the market changes. Incrementalism is an informal approach, one of the informal approach, but it's extent of past strategies. Okay, now we come to the questions. What kind of questions can appear and how you can tackle the answers? The first one, formal, more formal approach, rational model. This is relatively stable market, stable industries. Why? You need to have enough time to make your detailed analysis, detailed planning. The second one, relatively inexperienced management. Third one, they need external finance. If the question talk about stable industries, inexperienced management, need external finance, you know it's talking about rational model. On the other hand, freewheeling, dynamic market, more changing, experienced management or innovative management, or innovative, it means creative. Third one, no required external finance. Why? Because you know if you go to external finance requirement, they will ask from you, give us a plan. So then you have to give a plan. You don't have a plan here, no formal planning. Therefore, if the question relating to stable market, inexperienced management, need external finance is a rational model, dynamic or changing market, experienced or innovative management, not require any external finance, it should be from free will. So one more point for incrementalism. So if the question talking about new company, so you know it shouldn't be from incrementalism, because you know incrementalism is extent of past strategies. So you can cross out the wrong answer. This is also one good point to crossing out your wrong answers. If you clearly know these answers are incorrect, you can cross out your answers and remain with correct answers. So, shall we move to next topic? Approaches to strategic planning. What are the approaches to strategic planning? Number one, traditional. What is traditional approach? This is stakeholders requirement. What does stakeholders mean? So we need to go with traditional approach. The second model, market led or positioning. What does this mean? When the question is talking about markets or competitors or customers, this is relating to market-led model or positioning approach. The third one, competency-led or resource-based. If the question is talking about competencies or resources, you know it is relating to resource-based question. So you can identify all these questions and answers, how to answer the question. The last point, I want to tell you about the corporate governance and role of management accountant. The corporate governance, I'm not going to give you more details in here because you may know exactly more than me, because you done your P3 and from the P3 you have more extent and detailed information about corporate governance. I give you small tips here. You should know very well about CEO's duty versus chairman, executive directors versus non-executive directors, and transparency of the organization. Those are important points to highlight how to tackle your question with the correct answer. The next one, role of management accountant. The role of management accountant divided into two parts. The first one is traditional and strategic. Strategic management accountant focus on external information and also forward looking. It means future. The traditional management accountant, internal information and past information. When your question talking about internal information, past information, this is about traditional accountant. If it is external focus or future focus, so this is strategic management accountant. So I hope you get more tips and advantages from this video. Hope you can join with me in my next videos. Good luck and goodbye.